Alright guys, so the World Tournament is currently going on Global Dokkan, and a unit that a lot of people love to use, especially free-to-play players of course, is this INT RADITZ right here. Now, what I have actually decided to do is I'm going to go ahead and 100% this INT RADITZ. I have crushed this INT RADITZ in the past, because I did believe the community was kind of highly overrating him. Like, there wasn't really a purpose to using Raditz. Just one LR Broly friend was sufficient in, like, you know, the meta of the World Tournament that was going on. But now that Evolution Blue Vegeta is a thing in Dokkan, there are a lot of teams out there with Majin Vegeta on the Evolution Blue Vegeta team and other AGL units. I've seen a Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku on that same team, and even a Rainbow LR Broly is not enough to finish off, you know, Evolution Blue Vegeta, EZA Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Majin Vegeta, sometimes the LR androids, is not able to finish those off with 2 supers. If he gets a crit, sure. But I think Raditz actually could play a pretty good role on World Tournament teams if he's a supplementary unit for you. Like, you're not relying on him specifically, but he can clean up for you. I think that's where Raditz could be very useful. So I decided to 100% him, and that is the role I'm going to use him in future World Tournaments. Now, and because of the fact that Raditz is going to help me get more potential orbs, I didn't mind putting potential orbs into him. Basically, if I'm going to use a unit, I don't really mind 100%ing him. That's kind of like where I'm at going forward. So we're going to go ahead and hop into an event. Let's see how a 100% Raditz does on the Pure Saiyan team in a normal event. And then once a World Tournament actually does occur, we can see how strong he can be rainbowed in an actual World Tournament, you know, once another one happens on JP. So give me 1 second, let's get into an event with this brand new Rainbow Raditz. Alright guys, so we'll go ahead and hop into the Turles event like this with the team like so. I probably actually will reset. Oh, perfect. Okay, I was going to reset because I wanted to make sure I had Raditz on the first turn of the rotation, but we actually got pretty lucky and we're going to have him there. Ooh, and absolutely fantastic is Turles is in the 7th slot, so he actually is going to fall in line with Raditz because, you know, for the purposes of this, I don't know if Raditz will be able to hit a 1 million attack stat, but if he's able to, you know, it's going to be with Turles' help. Of course, the Pure Saiyan team is a 130% attack buff from both Blue Vegetas. Now, Raditz is on another category, the low-class Saiyan category, but as of right now, it's not a real category. Raditz is, you know, actually the leader of said team. Can those fuckers... I actually wish I brought a Ghost Usher, because I'm concerned that one of them could, like, stun. And I don't want that to happen, because I want Raditz to attack. I want to see what he's going to be capable of doing. I brought LR Bardock, you know, just for the F of it, right? You know, a Pure Saiyan, a non-Super Saiyan, see how he'd work. Please don't Super, please don't Super. I just don't want him to get stunned, or attack lowered, or none of that. Okay, cool, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, don't steal, stun. Oh, Raditz with the Super attack dodge! 400,000, oof, okay. Alright. So, when I pointed out before, in the past, you know, if you guys watched them, I've done a video on a 100% Raditz before. That was kind of with a friend Raditz, so obviously it wasn't my Raditz that was rainbowed. And that was, 400,000 is a little underwhelming for me. Raditz gets a 50% attack buff, which obviously as a free-to-play unit is nothing crazy. But then when there's 2 or more enemies, he gets an additional 30% attack buff. So with that, I thought, okay, you know, he should at least be pretty decent here. His Poke multiplier is 140%, which is also not bad, by the way. For a free-to-play unit, not at all. It's just, he is completely designed for the World Tournament. Like, that's the one spot where he's actually gonna, you know, be able to get play and be a useful unit. Okay, so the Super Saiyan 3 GT Kid Goku looks like he has a special link for this event. Oh, it's giant category. I was like, what is the special thing for this event? It's the giant category. Okay, so the GT Goku, he's gonna be able to absolutely demolish Turles here. Then Turles has a boss fight. You know, as you guys on Global see, you know, he just arrived on Global. Certainly quite the underwhelming fight. Not like a really difficult fight or anything like that. You know, Jiren, which will be coming to Global soon, is definitely a difficult fight because, you know, he will mess up your rotations. That's, you know, one of the big things that really kind of makes some fights more difficult than others. You know, like, think of Omega Shenron, right? Omega Shenron, the way he locks your units in certain places, it does get very, you know, agitating at times. Oh, you're kidding. Turles actually just transformed. He just transformed. Okay. This man Turles really just did that, huh? He really said, okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna transform. Okay. Alright, Turles. I wanted to see how much Raditz's attack stat would look like with Turles here, but I'm at the same time gonna admit it's not really necessary because if Raditz... Oh, we stunned him, okay. If Raditz's attack stat is 400k, like, Turles is not going to change that to, like, 1,000,000, right? Like, Turles will get him to, what, 5, 6, 700k at the most? Like, it's not going to be, like, a gargantuan increase of, like, 600k attack. Like, his attack is not going to more than double just from a support-type unit being there. So, Raditz, I wouldn't recommend using him in any normal events, but for the World Tournament, sure. You know, like, the Bardock event is up right now, and as per the Bardock event, we do have to go ahead and farm, like, 500 of the Frieza soldiers. We have to take them down, and we can get, like, a Grand Kai and an Elder Kai. Like, you know, I'll toss that Raditz on a team with LR Broly, with the LR Cell, and go ahead and sweep up all those Frieza soldiers in there. So that'll be cool. Okay, so we got Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, and we got the 2 blue Vegetas here. Let me let the 2 blue Vegetas actually show out a little bit, because I just absolutely love the fact that the 2 blue Vegetas link together, right? Although, someone did send me a screenshot of Turles and his transform state linking together, which I didn't think they could, because, like, they both have the same name of Turles, right? Like, you know, UI Goku, you know, he's Ultra Instinct Sign, and then he transforms into, you know, Mastered Ultra Instinct. Or, you know, Vegeta is just Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and then he transforms into Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta, right? So, like, it makes sense why they link together. But then I saw a screenshot of Turles linking together. I was like, okay, apparently that is a thing. Sure. Alright, so Turles is actually going to get the Fruit of the Tree of Might here. No biggie, you know, because the 2 blue Vegetas, like, the one Vegeta is going to dramatically increase his chance for crits now, so he's gonna look real good on the next rotation. This should be an interesting turn too for Raditz, because we do have GT Super Saiyan 3 Goku here, so I'm gonna be curious to see how formidable Raditz will be, you know, with that attack up passive. And then Turles, here's AGL Turles. You know, when he does transform with the Fruit of the Tree of Might, you know, he is capable of doing decent damage. He's not a bad unit. It's just, like, he's so good as a support type. Whoa! Wow, so Raditz is just straight up... Oh, okay, so both Blue Vegetas have transformed now. But Raditz is just straight up not even strong enough to deal damage to this form of Turles. Damn, that does suck. That really sucks, bro. Which Vegeta did I have before, by the way? Damn it. I can't remember, because whatever Vegeta I had before... he actually would have his passive built up a little bit more, so he'd have a better chance of critting. Either way, I don't think Turles is going to make it through this turn, because, you know, if either of these Vegetas, like, start getting some crits off, it's, you know, adios amigo for our boy Turles. And his defense is actually able to be lowered here, so that's pretty cool. So, you know, if we do get back over to Raditz on the next turn, he will be able to probably deal a little bit of damage now that this fucker's defense has been lowered. That's another odd thing, is Turles is a fight here where they did, like, keep it to where you could seal him, stun him, you could do all types of shit to him. Like, usually with a lot of these boss fights, you can't, right? So, okay. Alright, so that will do it for the event. Let's just do a quick sort of recap of Raditz's abilities and why he's not really anything monstrous on normal events, but he could be an interesting option again for the World Tournament. Again, I want to stress, don't rely on Raditz. Use him as a secondary option. Like, it's so easy to find an LR Broly friend, especially now with the friend system update live on both Global and JP. You shouldn't have any trouble finding LR Brolys. So this is Ruthless Invader Raditz. His leader skill is a low-class warrior category, key 4, HP and defense 40%, and then attack 80%. Super attack is the Weekend, which does mass damage to all enemies and lowers defense. Mass damage equates to about extreme damage. Another reason maybe he doesn't hit the hardest. His passive skill, Punishment of Fools, is attack 50% at the start of turn. Then he gets 6 key and 30% attack and defense when facing 2 or more enemies. Again, designed for the World Tournament, where he could be a little helpful there. Links are the Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Coward, Brutal Beatdown, Nightmare, Prepare for Battle, and Shouting Limit. He is a free-to-play unit, so of course he only does get the 3,000 stat buffs across the board, which is another factor for his kind of low-end damage that we saw today. Plus, he does have the 12-key multiplier of 140%, which really isn't bad. Like, for a free-to-play unit, that's very good. Like, that's not a negative towards him at all. And then he does have the 2 categories. He's on the low-class Saiyan category right there, as well as on the Pure Saiyan category over here. Pure Saiyan easily is the best place for this Raditz, for him to look good, as well as for him, you know, to just be an effective unit overall. But, alright guys, I guess I'll go ahead and end it here. Another 100% unit added to the books. I think I'm actually closing in on, I feel like 87 rainbows or something like that. I don't know, somewhere around there. I will do a box showcase eventually. It's just, I've got units that, like, I'm about to 100%, and, like, I'm about to finish grinding their super attack. So I'm kind of holding off on that for a little bit, but, you know, soon. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time.